Me alive, yeah, the blessing just a flow upon me. Father, watch over me. Me can't do nothing without you involved. Me nah do nothing without God. Me nah do nothing without God. Me nah do nothing without God involved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. We got a lovely Saturday mission for you guys today. Oh man, I think I've done a few pros and cons of why you should and shouldn't do heat and oil and all that stuff, so I don't think that'll be the case in today's video. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for you guys, but I just know we got a light flurry over here in Connecticut, so I figured why not bring you guys out with this. And I think I made a video on this truck already. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But we're running in a different truck today. All the controls are in the back of the truck. I definitely made a video, I remember talking about it. All the controls are in the back, and this is what we're running with today. My hands are freezing. 395. Yeah, man. It's so cold outside, the market for everything's going up. Heat and oil so damn expensive. Somebody gotta wait, I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh. I'm already knowing by the end of today my hands about to be white. It's so cold outside. Alright, man. I think we got like 18 houses today. It's a Saturday, so we don't really do too many houses on a Saturday. Well brick outside. But told myself I was gonna record more and make more content, so that's thus what we will do. Woo! So many topics and things that I want to discuss. Think in today's video we'll talk about engines. That's what I'm feeling to get a conversation about with you guys. Some engine talk. I want to hear in the comments what's your favorite engine and why. And I'm gonna give you mines, and we can go from there. I forgot my clipboard today, so all the tickets will sit up there. He got the rest. Make you wonder why all trucks don't got this. Running by yourself, this would probably be a lifesaver. It's not even that it's snowing, it's this breeze that they got going, man. This junk is crazy. 450. Alright, so yeah, man. Pump should set the batch pretty soon. Batch set. I was gonna say let's talk about engines today, just because me and my boys been talking about the X15 motor and everything like that, and I feel like I want to know your opinions. I know there's a lot of guys out there that are like, you know, well more qualified to have this kind of argument and conversation, especially because I'm only familiar with cat motors. Me personally, I have a 3406, and I don't want to say I'm biased towards other engines, but I've always been a cat guy at heart. You know, the stim with cat is that, you know, they last long, but they're expensive. I would say that's partially true for the most part. Now getting into the modern day motors with like the pack car and everything. Truthfully, I've driven a few pack cars. I think this even is a pack car. I'm not a fan of the pack car. I'm really not. I can't get behind them. I don't like the power band that they offer. The engines themselves just seem overcomplicated. But I feel like that's a lot of the motors in the modern day world, only because of the DEF system. I think Trump said something about the DEF laws and restriction and all that. A lot of guys are deleting their motors now, but I just feel like pre-emissions was getting the job done for so long, and we should care about the environment and everything, because it's our world, it's our home. At the end of the day, you know, we're gonna have to deal with all the smog and all the stuff that's in the air that we're polluting it with. But at the end of the day, the way that I see it is because trucks run America. Like, I don't think it's a conversation that anybody could even come close to coming to an argument with me about. If every truck on the road was to stop for 24 hours, I personally believe America would crumble. And I'd put money on it. You gotta think, it's not that we just deliver oil, we don't just, you know, build roads. We're delivering medicine, we're delivering food. You got people that's doing food grade stuff, we're doing milk, water, like almost anything on this world. And my dad said it to me, I guess when he was getting his CDL, the instructor had asked him, if you guys could tell me anything in this world that's never been on a truck, they'll make their CDL course free. And ever since my dad told me that, I've been thinking like, yo, there really isn't nothing on this planet. Eh, not say planet, but you know, even then, you know, truthfully, I would still think the statement is true. If you guys have any ideas, you can definitely comment them down below. They did make a path to the mailbox. That's lit. Like, look at this right here. Reel in. Off the remote. Tight wavy. Yeah. But yeah, there's nothing in this world that hasn't been on a truck. You really gotta think. They've done put houses on trucks, they put machines on trucks, they done put trucks on trucks. I don't think there's anything that I could think of that's never been on a truck. And with that statement simply being said, how could you say that, you know, trucks, they really run America? Oh my gosh. It is frigid. This breeze is no joke. I gotta fit it on, and I should have brought my beanie. But yeah, this video will probably be all jumbled up. I just kind of wanted to make a video for you guys. We could talk about engines, we could talk about a few things in today's video, but getting back on the topic at hand of the engines, nose getting runny. I've driven an X15. I've never driven one deleted. I feel like the power band and the sound alone plays a very big factor on how an engine performs. There's a lot of restrictions within the exhaust alone, so I don't know. I'm curious as to what you guys think regarding cat motors. C16 is proven, I guess, you know, semi-proven to be the best, but who really knows for sure? Oh, it's cold. Can't reel it out too fast, and then the hose will start getting loose. I do it like intervals. What they got? 1/5. A lot of 150s today. Sarah. All right, but yeah, my thing is, I I've always been a cat guy. I've barely, I guess you could say, I've barely driven a C16. Driven it, but never really got to drive it how like I personally would drive it. C15, my dad has C15 A cert, has been proven to be amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you, just off of experience wise. My dad, he rebuilt his truck one time. I think it was around when he was at like 900,000 miles, and he rebuilt it, around 700,000, and he's just now hitting over 2 million on just one rebuild. I just feel like C15 with the A cert with the double twins, man, you could really, it could take you to some places for real. With me and my 3406, I feel like 3406, and especially because as it sits in a dump truck or I carry a lot of weight, not to say that tractors don't, but me carrying the weight that I have, my 3406 and the 3406 that was inside the black W9 that we was driving, the day cab, has proven to be one of the strongest motors I have ever driven. Not a single problem, not a hiccup, nothing really comes about with them 3406s. And I just genuinely feel like if you want to get mad about it, you can, because I believe it's probably the best motor out here. X15 is on a very good come up right now with the power band and the power itself that it offers. But I feel like I would have to drive one to determine it. So I just want to speak on my opinion on this. You know, next thing is, you know, just because we chopping it up in today's video, I feel like I tell y'all why I low-key hate today's day and age of trucking. It pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I wanna know how y'all feel about it too. I was on Instagram or Facebook, one of the social medias, and I seen somebody, a girl, and this isn't even like discrimination against women driving. It's just common sense is not a thing anymore, and it's ridiculous. A girl's driving and a guy goes, yo, your lights is out. And she's like, yeah, I've been looking for my lights and I can't find them. How long you had your CDL? She goes, 2 months. And he goes, you still don't know where your lights are? Like, your whole trailer is dark and you're driving at night. How do you not know where your lights are? It's not, yeah, you can be a good human and help them, but at the same time, you need to know how to help yourself. There's no way in hell we're out here just advocating for people who playing dunce. I just feel like it's not fair to those who put in the time and the effort to really kind of hone their craft and be good at something for other people to just come in and play idiot and be able to make anything happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my bad. I just feel like it's not fair. On top of the fact that I'm still very much against automatic trucks. If I could get the friggin' receipt off. Oh, the breeze is kicking. Yeah, my ears soon freeze off. Definitely soon freeze off. But yeah, I genuinely still hate the automatic trucks. I feel like, you know how people say, you know, trucking used to be a skill. You had to know how to do it. Now it's something that anybody could do, which creates a lot of problem and conflict in the industry. Oh my gosh, it's cold outside. All right, fill up. Set that joint for like 450. Yeah, we set it for 350. But yeah, I can't stand how much trucking is no longer a skilled asset. And I only say that because I'm no OG to this trucking thing, mind you. I'm only 28 years old, so I can't speak like I've been doing this since the 90s and the 80s and all kind of ray. My thing is, I've been doing it long enough to where that I got a lot of people and I got a lot of influence from people that have been doing it in that time period and era. And because we have so much nonsensical people in the trucking industry now, it makes it so hard for the people who actually have a passion and want to drive and not just drive to make money. It creates such a flaw in today's day in society. I feel like we shouldn't be congratulating people who could do things that everybody else could do. Because if that was the case, we'd all be electricians. We'd all be, you know, woodworkers. We'd all be plumbers. We'd all be, you know, mechanics. Like, those people have took the time to say, all right, this is how I know how to do it and everything like that. You getting in your car and driving is already a task in itself for some people, but we're talking about somebody that has to drive a truck and trailer, you know, that expect themselves to be able to handle even these long-nosed Peterbilts, and then, you know, they want to stretch truck and everything like that. Meanwhile, they have a manual restriction on their license. How are we congratulating people that can't even do what trucking originally was? My true statement is I just genuinely believe the world has gotten soft, and that's the problem. We shouldn't have made automatic trucks, even if the trucking industry was in like a crisis of a deficit of whether we need more truckers on the road. The easy solution to that would be the loads that you guys want to get done and get sent out, you put them up at a higher price. You're gonna wanna have more people buy more trucks and then train more drivers the proper way. I just feel like having all these people that can easily just jump in a truck and pull a 53 trailer, whether it be drive-in, reefer, flatbed, they don't know what they're doing for real. I feel like a lot of people that have automatic restrictions take driving trucks like they're driving cars, and that's another reason why we have so many accidents on the road. It does something to me when I see a nice truck going down the road, and then I see somebody who's just a steering wheel holder. And the statement is such a real thing, but it's more than just you holding a steering wheel. Like you're supposed to be able to. When I got my license, the whole thing with CDL school was you're not just driving for yourself, you're driving for you and everybody on the road. You couldn't tell me these people that have these automatic trucks is driving for anybody else on the road. I got guys in the left lane, in the HOV lane that's supposed to be for motorcycles, two-person personnel vehicles, or buses. Why are trucks in the HOV? Why are trucks in the left lane? There's no such thing as truck etiquette anymore, and I feel like it's something that we need to talk about. Like, does nobody care that the trucking industry is at a graduating decline right now for what it naturally was? Any driver, and even myself, I maybe even struggle. Any of these people that we have in today's society, put them in a cab over and watch them handle life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a joke. Like, you're dealing with your life and other people's lives. Like, you got to make sure that you can actually handle what you're doing. 395. This house took 235.1 gallons. I gotta write it down. Woo! It's cold. Block the address. I don't want y'all seeing. Where we at? 235.1. I'm at such a horrible angle. Price is $928.65. And also, my biggest thing is I feel like a lot of these things isn't such a problem for a lot of people on the road, because in today's society it's so driven by money. People don't do anything for the passion of doing anything anymore. Like, a lot of guys, like, even when you grow up in life, you know, people say, oh my gosh, I want to be a doctor. You know, I want to be a doctor. Why? Because I want to save people. I want to make a change in this world. You know, that's a passion. That's a reason to drive you to want to do something. Nowadays, today's society, college don't get you, unless it's for like a doctor or like some kind of medical field. I feel like college is useless. Everybody's looking to do a trade to make money. But it's like, if that trade isn't something you have passion for, then you're just doing a job that's going to bring you unhappiness, and now you're not doing it to your best ability. You're creating problem in the industry or whatever you don't really like. it's not. But I'm just making sure we got enough pavement.
Yeah.
And they put enough salt down. The truck shouldn't slide. My only issue is trying to back up. It's going to be a little bit of a task because the driveway's at an angle. Definitely gonna have to do a pull-up. We're sliding a little bit already. I want to put us on the pavement, see if I could drive up and then come back down a little bit. We'll slide down a little bit. I just want to make sure when I pop the brakes, the truck not about to slide. Cause if this motherfucker slide, we gonna need some shit. All right, let's try and do it. Should be good. You see that? Dangerous. I know this one kind of a pull, so I'm not helping him. Oh, I left my other glove. I lost that shit. I heard that sound. I thought the fucking truck was sliding. Holy shit. I got you. You good? Go ahead. Ah. Shit. Damn, I lost the glove. I was using the left earlier. Now I only got the right. Oh, it's right here. See that? Whew. What this is? 100 gallons. Whew. 1, 0. Batch full and set. We'll do the lines. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I just feel like we don't have no passion. Passion isn't there, and I feel like that creates a bigger problem than a lot of people think. I do believe that the automatic trucks should be given out to certain people, like some of the OGs that's been doing this and care for trucking for so long and everything. Oh, hey, how you doing, boss? How are you? They still barely made the pass to the field though. We just talked to them about this. I mean, if you good with doing it, you the one pulling, so if you got no problem, we'll do it. And then, I'm gonna look at it first. Hold on, because if I can't get in the driveway, we can't do it. We're not gonna have enough holes. I ain't gonna lie, that is wide enough for me to get in the driveway. I'm gonna back it in. This truck got diff lock. My thing is, I just don't want to hit the car. You know what? I don't even want to hit it at this angle. Cause there's a lot of you know, swing that I gotta accommodate for. And guaranteed, these little trucks don't got blind spot, but why not just make my life a little bit easier and just hit it like this? Bombo clot. Need that. All right, no windows down, got it. this is tight. Trying not to reel out the hose too much. I should have helped him on this one. That's my bad. Need more? What are you looking for? You better probably going around this way. You don't think going this way would have been easier for you? Alright. Just instead of going under, but to each his own. But yeah. Back to the statement at hand. I feel like certain people get a bypass for the whole automatic thing. I feel like the truckers that's been doing this long enough to where they damn near get denied at their medical card because their knees give problems or whatever the case is. The truckers that have the passion, that want to, you know, just keep trucking. I feel like them the ones that deserve to get the automatic. Anybody else that has the free will to learn and has the capability to understand what a manual truck is and how to drive it, they shouldn't be in an automatic. And even then, school teaches you double clutching. Yes, it's the proper way to do it. But any trucker, even you guys watching this video right now, when's the last time you guys double clutched while shifting? Everybody floats the gears. We should be teaching modern day things, modern day shifting, floating the gears, understanding the clutches for starting and stopping, and you know, needed when need be. But to double clutch every single shift, I feel like it's unnecessary when there's been multiple people proving around the world clutching is not needed when driving a semi-truck. Oh my gosh. And that's another reason why I say passion. This whole thing is driven by passion. And now that we've lost it, look at how much nonsense has become since that the passion for trucking has shifted. Since the accessibility to being able to drive a truck has changed. Man, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I personally feel like we should have just left it at manuals only. 8 low, 13 speed, Super 10. Even back in the day, like the Ford we have in the office. Back then, that was a 6-speed. Like, it doesn't need to be so intricate. 18 speed, all of this stuff doesn't have to be complicated. Once explained and understood, spend 2 months or whatever it is training. It's not like Schneider and all these other companies already don't send you 2 months on the road with somebody else. Doing that for a long period of time, getting you adjusted to the truck and everything, nothing is impossible in today's day and age. In today's society, nothing is impossible. So why are we allowing so much wrongdoings to take place? I don't know, man. That's my 2 cents on the matter. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it in the video or not, but the guy I was just talking to at that last house, he was upset that he got paid, he had to pay a delivery fee. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you guys may not get it because, you know, you're just looking on the receiving end, but you gotta look at the other end of it to where we're the ones delivering it and we can only do but so much in a day. Especially me, you know, specifically. My life, yeah, you're not gonna care about it, but if I gotta leave at 3 o'clock or whatever, 12, 1, 2, whatever the time is every day, I'm gonna do my job and I'm gonna leave because, you know, just like you guys, I got a family to go home to. You think I'm gonna be out here all day delivering oil? Like, he was a reasonable guy, and I appreciate, you know, how he was talking to me and everything. But other people, they get so rude And they just sound so ungrateful. Like, I'm not saying that, and I truthfully, I don't know, because I don't care to look. I don't know what our prices are compared to other companies, and truthfully, again, I do my job. So I deliver the oil, I set the meter for what they bought it at, and that's the end of the day for me. But if you guys want to go shop around and do all that other stuff, by all means do that. But there's no reason to get an attitude with the people you're looking to do service with, just because you're not liking the outcome of what has come for you. I'm sorry that you know, we can only do a limited houses on a Saturday, or a limited houses on a day-to-day basis, and your order didn't get put in that, you know, that bunch because you placed it in too late. That isn't a problem that, you know, we should have to then deal with, to have to accommodate you guys for when nobody's accommodating us. Again, just my 2 cents on the matter. You so happy?
Don't get my head in the back.
On the truck?
Yeah, that little dip. That shit so tiny. In my head.
You gotta be careful, man. We just gonna lock the disc from now, just on good measure. Oh shit. Unlock the diffs. House. You know what? I should take my thumbnail picture. Ah! Oh! I'm like intentionally on back accidentally walking in the snow and whatnot. Yeah, we take 2. The manner in which I have to piss is no joke. No joke. Yes, sir. You know, it just dawned upon me. I don't think I gave you guys a total gallon count for today. Total gallon count is around like 25. I think 25 or like 2350, something like that. I don't remember. But it's less than our normal 3,000. We normally damn near empty the truck. A lot of times go back to the rack, gotta get more, go back out, do more houses. But yeah. I feel like I've said my piece. You guys watched enough of me yap throughout this video, so for the remainder of the time, I'll probably just come at you guys with the houses that we have left. I don't think it's too many, truthfully. I have snow in my boots. Yeah. The ticket of this house says driveway, and I know it's on the opposite side. But because this is where she made the path, this is where we shall be. So as you can see, I made it so that he could get out. But I did not make it so that I could get out. So that's what we got going on. This is a lot of yard space. I don't want to put like a garage, or maybe like a in-law, or like a pool area. I can't wait till I get some land and some money. Who knows? Maybe one of these videos will blow up, and I'll be like, you know, I'll be on the mainstreams for trucking. That is. I don't want to be nowhere else for no other reason. Or who knows, me and my fiance may just start our family channel like we used to always talk about doing. When the time is right, things will emerge. Till then, any problems that are up, remember, it too shall pass. Nothing last forever. That being said, my friends, hope you guys enjoy the rest of today's video, and I'll catch you guys whenever we get to the outro. Let go. Got a rare occasion here. I'll ring the hose up. I can't reel it out too much because it's gonna get caught in itself. I gotta wait till you start pulling it. This dude crazy. There is a rare occasion where if you don't have a pass, because mind you, this is a pull right here. Tip the driver well enough, I guess they'll do it. I will not be doing it. Not a fan of having wet feet, yo. 100 gallons. That boy crazy. All the way around the house. He's a madman. I can't say I feel compelled to help because I don't. It's funny, the first day I recorded the day after the storm video for you guys, the day after I wish I recorded, because that was the day where I did so many heavy pulls. We did a house and I called the customer. It was just like this. I called the customer and I stated to him, I was like, yo boss, because there's no fill pipe, we're not gonna be able to make it. Like, bro, I'm not a tall guy, bro. This is already to my knee. So when I walk in this right here, I'm gonna sink, I'm gonna have cold feet all day. And with this freezing temperature outside, with this breeze, I'm not trying to have that all day. What ended up happening was, he was like, bro, I really need the oil, I'm out of town, Ray. He basically said, bro, if I cash app you some money, or like if I could sell you like a tip, you gonna run it through the house for me? I said, you know what, bro? Yeah, I got you. That man definitely zelled me. You know, he hit the cash app. And so, since he hit the cash app, I ran it through the snow for him and made the delivery. GoPro's on less than 5%, so I guess I'm gonna let it charge up and I'm going to like to catch you guys up. Yes, sirski. No more tickets. We are done for the day. This house only getting a little quick 50 gallons. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed hearing me rant. You know, one way, or would that be considered a podcast? My podcast, my TED Talk of the day. Right now, we're empty in the back. We're gonna head to the rack and fill up. I was gonna slap the tank barehanded. I'm not dirty in my hands, but just, it's empty. We're in about 2,000 gallons out of the back. We're in about, call it 100 gallons in the front. Probably gonna tell them, put on like 22, put 22 back on the truck. Who knows, today might even be the day I load the truck. Figure it out when we get there. All right. Price. I know y'all over there like, oh my gosh, man, oil's expensive. Yeah, you know. But imagine, you know, just like, imagine what prices are in California for stuff like this. Gasoline alone is like $7 a gallon. Oh my God. Then again, their you know, wages are so much different, but you know, is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all. We go this way, catch y'all at the racks. All right, man, didn't even bother. We actually ended up catching one emergency after loading the truck. We did it, and that is it. So, that in mind, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.
Like the right shoe, no dimming. No bumping yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. History we making out. History we making out here. No bumping yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. From a little juvie man stepping out. History, moving over history we making out here.